and welcome back to the channel Food. Thanks for tapping in. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Check videos like this.
I have never seen such a perfectly squared tree in my life. Is this even normal?
I'm trying to figure out what you got going on. What you got in your hand, bro? What is in these boxes, bro? What is this? What is that? What is that?
Unc is making a delicious pho.
Did Juan Gabriel really fake his passing? Well, this is what the fans are saying after this video surfaced online of this individual being recorded outside of a European restaurant. They're saying that this individual right here is Juan Gabriel, the Mexican legend who passed away years back. We have all of the details to tell you in this video. The similarities are wild. Juan Gabriel passed away back in 2016. But just yesterday, a user uploaded that video online and everybody is now convinced that it's actually Juan Gabriel in the flesh. That topic was hot back in 2018, claiming that the Mexican legend Juan Gabriel had never actually passed away. He had actually faked his passing. Meanwhile, the comments are going absolutely wild right now, saying it is Juan Gabriel. And now more people are coming forward, like this individual right here, saying that they actually saw Juan Gabriel in a very small village in Spain. Chad, what do you guys think about this one? Let me know and drop a comment.
I was told from being inside at the highest level that Jay-Z likes to watch Beyonce with different men, such as Ray J.
Rihanna's ex-manager, Jonathan Hay, is back at it again after being blackballed by Jay-Z and Baby. He is spilling everything. We thought women were the only ones Beyonce had to worry about Jay cheating on her with, but according to Jonathan, Jay has been slanging that wood into men as well, and Bey knows about it. Not only is he topping these men, but he's allegedly allowing them to bust through his hole too in all kinds of ways. Yes, ma'am. Mind you, this is a married man with kids. It's a mess. Jonathan claims he got blackballed by Jay back in 2009 when he exposed Jay for sleeping with Rihanna and giving her an STD. An STD that he apparently got from secretly being with other men. At the time, Jay reportedly forced him to retract his statement, but he is back on the internet again with an even looser mouth than before, and he is telling it all. Jonathan has been on an expose spree for a while, but he started catching people's attention when he started spilling tea about Jay-Z's secret DL lifestyle. He claims he saw this mess go down while he was managing Rihanna, and he hasn't been the same since. Jonathan claims when he was Rihanna's manager, he literally saw Jonathan and DJ Khaled deep munching each other's lips. According to Jonathan, they were doing this in a public space, but it was still within the Hollywood space. You know, everyone and their mama is everything else but straight in Hollywood, so this isn't surprising, but the fact that they were doing this while they both have wives at home is what really got people. In fact, Jonathan said he thought Jay and DJ Khaled would have been out of the closet by now because everyone behind the scenes seemed to have been aware of the activities they were getting up to, but as we all know, they're not.
What I do know for a fact, not alleged, but DJ Khaled and Jay-Z has also participated in activities.
Would you want to say allegedly for your safety?
There's no, I would say allegedly if it was allegedly. DJ Khaled 100% has been involved in, he's bisexual. I did a show called One Shot and he was in Miami and he was open with the guy that he was with. He was gay. And I don't understand what happens there where, because nobody's saying anything to me like, hey, make sure you don't, go out and say this on record. Make sure you don't say this, da-da-da-da. So it's weird that would still be hidden. That seems like that should be a fact that DJ Khaled, at least in 2016, was definitely.
Okay.
And Jay-Z is without question.
Okay.
A lot of people were quick to believe Jonathan, especially after he accused DJ Khaled too, because he got exposed for being gay a while back by one of Diddy's freak-off male escorts, Jonathan Oddie. Back in 2018, Jonathan was arrested, and during his interrogation, he exposed everything and everyone when the video went viral. People called him crazy. But guess what? During the recent Diddy trial, he was brought up, and it was confirmed that he was in fact one of the male escorts Diddy paid to freak off with Cassie. This means everything he was saying in that interrogation tape was true, and that included some gay allegations he made about DJ Khaled.
You know Sean Combs. Yeah.
But if somebody is very pregnant, what you do is you go on the dining room table. You can butter the dining room table, and then you could just lie her on her back and hold her ankles and slide her back and forth and serve yourself.
Did he just expose those weird Hollywood rituals?
Yeah, I got a beautiful view of the city.
But Jesus Christ, oh, I can't get over these steps, man.
Like, if I fall, bros, like, oh man, it's nothing. It's just a step. What the stairway to heaven? Because this is exact. And then look at this. No, nah.
Came back from vacation to my Range Rover interior molded.
That's clearly fracking. Check The Simpsons Season 26, Episode 5.
Literally feeding your kids plastic glue and industrial lubricants. I'm talking about Oreos. That cream in the middle, it's not cream at all. It's fucking rapeseed oil, whipped with emulsifiers that act like edible glue, holding the sludge together. And the cookie part, stripped cocoa and chemical stabilizers. Enough to start clogging your arteries if you eat them too much. I seen a packet on the floor and scanned them. Came back as 82% pro.
He said we opened the door. We made it easy. Whoever willing to come up off foot. Whoever willing to come up off foot. Hey. We need a cut. She said we did that. You need to get him a cut. You need to get him a cut for that. Nah, when they cut it, come on, they did that. Nah, we don't want to hear that.
Some of my friends call me Charlie, some of my friends call me Chuck.
Got your action, you got your superhero, and very funny. Of course, you're in the film, and there's a surprise twist regarding...
I'm a man. It's okay.
No, that's not the surprise.
I wanted to come on your show and let's surprise you out.
How tall are you?
I'm only like 5'9.5". Like, that's really it. Like,
5'9.5", 5'10", that's fine.
Yeah, that's not freakish, is it?
No, that's not the issue
shoes
here.
On, and it's like, yeah, I become somewhat of a boy-she.
6 feet
Somewhat
or better, yeah.
of a boy-she. You and I are the same. Perfect genetic specimens. Think of how beautiful our children could be. They would be the best of both of us.
The bombshell star admits she's always learning when it comes to parenting, including what pronouns to use for her child Jackson, who was assigned male at birth.
Thank you so much to the World Economic Forum for this award. The world is incredibly overpopulated. And I am a UN messenger of peace.
They named you Woman of the Year.
Yeah.
That's remarkable.
Men dress like women, which, usually you have to really encourage a man to do that. These boys did not need encouragement.
These are pictures of the festivity.
Yes, you could maybe think that was the Academy Awards, but...
And the Oscar goes to?
No, I had massive plastic surgery, and I needed to heal from it. I fell to my knees and cried like a girl.
How do you get your legs so shiny? They named you Woman of the Year.
Yeah.
That's remarkable.
Well, we're at 1545. 1545. Is that a Dairy Queen sign? Interestingly enough, it looks like it's been totally taken apart. Got cleaning mop buckets everywhere and so forth. And it's right across, by the way, from Brigham Young University, right across from the stadium, right? So my point is, there's the football stadium. There's cameras all over here. The FBI should be able to easily say what the path was for Robinson to get to the airport, or the Dodge Challenger. Should be flock cameras all along here.
Was he a scapegoat?
Go to more parties, but there aren't.
From university early.
There's another one?
Yes!
What
Everyone
the fuck?
go apply for Streamer U so we can all have Diddy parties together.
What?
That's what they were doing.
Nah. I don't know about that. Can we go? So, like, what are we doing?
Oh, eating.
Okay, but exciting news, bro. Exciting news.
Ključna loza iluminata je nastala kad su Anunnaki parili srpske žene. I nastali su Nefili. Rothschildi su direktna loza Nefila. I to vam niko od ovolikih doktora nauka, savjetnika, predsjednika, profesora raznih fakulteta neće reći. Ja sam se pitala danima kad sam to našla, zašto je to tako? Pa zato što su oni njihovi igrači ovde.
Good morning. Can I please have a crispy chicken biscuit meal?
And what is your drink?
I'm gonna do a large ice water.
Anything else I could add?
I need to get one extra hash brown.
Will that complete your order?
Yes, that'll be all.
If your screen is correct, your total is 708. Thank you, and please go far.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Yo, look at this. Watch this. Look at this black lady. You better do it, sister girl.
Good morning.
Good morning. Y'all thought she was a computer last time. Go ahead, sis.
Welcome to McDonald's. Would you be using a mobile app?
I love that.
And AI is getting replaced.
I'm sorry. I saw you with camera. I did good. It's my wife there. You were trying to just snap a picture. But not
I checked your picture?
Yes.
Are y'all gonna come over here?
No, we bring our cars. You just want to do it through the car.
How long is that gonna take? 'Cause I gotta
Just
do
1
something.
minute.
Okay, come on.
No, you want to snap by the car.
Oh, why can't y'all come over here? Y'all trying to kidnap me? No, if y'all come over here, yeah, I'll take your picture. Okay, thank you. No bueno. He said come by the car to take that picture. Fuck no.
The lights not working.
Sir! God damn. Kevin, why do you have a Ouija board here? You weird ass nigga?
No, it's not a Ouija board. It's a variation of a Ouija board. No, that's not. It's a variation. It's called decoration. It's the fucking go and start a conversation.
I tell y'all what, because I know I'm aware. Check this out. I'm going to show you what my mind got going on. You see this earthquake? That leave that? I'm going to show you what it really looked like when it cracks. The crack of your eye on here. Look at this look like down there. What that look like to you? When the news be up zooming in your face. You don't see that? You don't see this image down there? You don't see the image right in your face on this crack. Okay then. Okay then. You already know that's a half a face right there glued to that. You go the head right there. The eyeballs, the nose, the stomach right here, chest or whatever. And his legs right here. It's an image in your face. I'm just letting you know. Feel me? I do this. I'm just letting you know. You feel me? Just letting you know.
How is it demonic?
Bad Bunny's music is demonic, like most commercial rap music is demonic. It promotes things antithetical to Jesus Christ. That's demonic. This guy is a Latin.
But wait a minute. Let me ask you something. I don't believe in Jesus Christ, okay?
I got that.
I'm Jewish. I am Jewish. And are you saying that every Jew is, by definition, then demonic?
Are you a gangster rapper? I'm talking about music. I used to be a rapper.
Jason, we just celebrated the 50th anniversary of hip hop, and you're sitting here saying that you still believe that all rap music is by definition demonic? Is that really the hill you're going to die on?
No, I said commercial rap music that promotes drug use, sexual degeneracy, violence.
You know that, okay, I think you made your point. You and I definitely live in different worlds, Jason. You know, and more power to you.
You live in Los Angeles.
More power to you, but I ain't going into your world if I can help it, I gotta say. Look out for the chairs flying off the rooftops there in Nashville.
And Harvey, I want to enter into a world where Jesus Christ reigns. So yeah, we got different points of views on this.
We do indeed, and I don't say that with any embarrassment, Jason. Thanks.
Thank you.
Not bad for a rookie, huh?
And these are not ready to pick, bro. They're all green.
Is the founder and host of Guide TV. Interestingly, during one of his services, Yusuf's head briefly transformed into a reptilian-looking creature.
And I don't do it through debates. I don't need to debate any Christian. I was a Christian. I am a Muslim. If you want, I can give you both sides, easy. But he will ask you if you delivered the message. I'll play both parts. I'll be the Christian and tell you this, and then I'll be the Muslim and give the answer. You were at a place and you saw somebody change their religion to another religion in the temple of that religion, and the father was the priest there, what would you think?
It's a transference of the life force energy without touching someone or just by laying of the hands and such.
Okay, and then the third type is the hybrid, which means both.
Yes.
Which type are you?
I am a hybrid.
You're a hybrid.
Correct.
So you drink people's blood?
Correct.
Listen to BB's response, because prepare yourself. What he is saying is that they are about to launch a psychological war on Americans. Take a listen to what he says.
Christian influencers, okay? You said, you talked about the woke right, and you said, I call it the woke Reich. That's a brilliant observation. The woke Reich, because these people, you know, they're not any different from the woke left. I mean, they're insane, they're the reason. But they're actually meeting on some of the things. And what we have to do is we have to secure that part of the base of our support in the United States. That is being challenged systematically. A lot of this is done with money. Money of NGOs, vast. Money of governments, vaster. Okay? We have to fight back. How do we fight back? Our influencers. I think you should also talk to them if you have a chance. To that community, they're very important. And secondly, we're going to have to use the tools of battle. You know, the weapons change over time. You can't fight today with swords. That doesn't work very well, okay? And you can't fight with cavalry. That doesn't work very well. And you have these new things, you know, like drones, things like that. I won't get into that. But we have to fight with the weapons that apply to the battlefields in which we're engaged. And the most important ones are in social media. And the most important purchase that is going on right now is followers. TikTok. TikTok, number one. And I hope it goes through because it can be consequential. And the other one, what's the other one that's most important? X. That's very good. And, you know, so we have to talk to Elon. He's not an enemy. He's a friend. We should talk to him. Now, if we can get those two things, we get a lot. And I could go on other things, but that's not the point right now. We have to fight the fight, okay? To give direction to the Jewish people and give direction to our non-Jewish friends or those who could be our Jewish our friends. Are we going to succeed with everyone? No. Will there be a strong counterpart? Yes.
Okay, so like we're allowed to say Israel controls the media now. Okay, I think that's just like on camera. Now there will be no dispute about this.
Okay, tell me if I'm crazy, or does my fridge low-key sound like a little gremlin laughing every time I close it? Like, low-key, it scared me, like, in the middle of the night, and I had to do it a few times to see, like, to make sure it wasn't, like, me freaking out. So, we're just here at the cockpit. Hello. So, the world is flat.
The world is flat.
Confirmed.
Completely flat. Completely flat.
And ice wall, what's beyond the ice wall?
You get to that, and if you go down, and the gravity works in a different direction, so when it rains, it doesn't fall on the floor, it falls up.
Is there another world beyond the ice wall? Yeah. Wow.
Anyone else think it's weird that Saudi Arabia is buying up all our entertainment? A comedy festival, WrestleMania is going there, and now they just bought EA. Mind you, this is all happening in the last like 2 to 3 weeks. All of these announcements have been in the last 2 to 3 weeks. Why are they taking all of our entertainment?
Are we getting liquidated?
And tell them the message, give them the message. They have got 24 hours to respond. The guy who designed the Mini and the X5 needs his royalties. If he's not paid, we will start by blowing up all the BMW showrooms in Britain. And then we'll move into BMW in Germany and blow that up as well. That's the message. Pass it on. Good day.
How did it all begin? Give me the beginning. Not like fetus, but like take me to like.
I'll take 6 months. 6 months in, and then like that went up, and then.
So did you start streaming more? Like were people like
every day? Were you uploading at least 2 videos a day?
Were you becoming like known or not really?
Very much known.
To give you an idea, the kind of negativity that these Draco are, when they landed to come collect their prisoners, they used technology to freeze people, to lock them in place, and they also used memory alteration technology that was feeding everybody in that cave images of mutilations, images of every type of atrocity imaginable, and the people couldn't do anything about it. Why did they do that? Well, because they thought it was funny. It was their own sense of humor, as something that is sick by any normal standards. 2 guards escaped because they were outside the freeze field, for lack of a better way of putting it. The mobilization field. They were able to make it to the exit, and that was how the security forces were able to discover what had happened, the images that they were sent, the things that they were experiencing while they were in that chamber. After that, the 278 losses, because eventually those 2 guards suicided 5 years later, and they vowed that they would never use their own people again.
Bro, I just realized that the pictures on our phones aren't real pictures. And what I mean by that is, okay, the word photo comes from photons, you feel what I'm saying? And photons is light, basically particles of light. Back then in the old school cameras, you know, the old school cameras where you used to have to take a picture and then the picture come out the thing, you have to do like that and wait for it to, you feel what I'm saying, treat. Those were real photos because they're actually capturing the photons from the sun, you feel what I'm saying, and imprinting it on an image, imprinting it on that piece of paper. But the photos that we get on our phone is taking those photons from the sun and it's electronically imitating them, which means it's making a code of a copy of it, you feel what I'm saying? But those not the actual photons. So when you look at a picture, it's an artificial recreation of the actual photons that were in there in that moment. And just so y'all don't think I'm just pulling something out my butt, read this. Photos are captured on an iPhone through a 3-step process involving a lens, an image sensor, and the software. The lens focuses light onto a digital image sensor, typically a CMOS sensor, which converts the light into an electrical signal. This raw data representing pixels of light and color information is then processed by the phone software to create a digital image file that can be stored or shared. Now, that you may not know what that means, but it's basically saying that it takes the light and recreates it in a digital way and stores it. And to show you that it's not the actual thing, it's just a reconstruction of it. Look, image reconstruction algorithm known as demosaic algorithms are used to process the data and reconstruct it into a digital image file, which means it's creating a, like I just said, but yeah, back to the other me. When we had those old cameras to where we take a picture and it grabs the light and it imprints it onto a piece of paper, we pick up those pictures, we're actually looking at the photons that came from the sun. So we're receiving more information from these old pictures because photons, light carries information. So that shows you that artificial things have been here way before AI, because we've been looking at artificial photos. It's the same thing when AI creates a generation of a person walking, but it's not a real person that never existed, you feel what I'm saying? It just take a whole bunch of information from people who have actually existed and putting it together to create somebody that doesn't exist to create an image. It's the same thing with the phone. The phone is taking a bunch of information from light that actually existed and creating something from light that doesn't exist, you feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say light that doesn't exist. I'm gonna just say it's an artificially recreated image.
Have you ever noticed your pictures always look different?
Now, if you think it's an accident that a shutdown of the government is being talked about at the same time that over 800, that's the count, 800 top generals in military and admirals and military leadership have been summoned to the Pentagon tomorrow for a meeting. And they told the world that they were doing this. See, this isn't like a secret. They told people that they're doing it, and it could have been done on teleconference. Why? They're calling the generals home. You need to know why. They're calling them home because they're preparing for something to happen at home. That's what I'm saying. Keep your eye on the ball. All right, so this.
Y'all, look at what I found under my 8-year-old bed. This is what I found. Under my 8-year-old's bed. This is crazy. If anybody know, y'all know what this book is about. But to find it under a child's bed is insane. Yes. Found it under my baby bed.
I really truly believe a lot of homeless people are actually possessed by demons because they're in such a state of filth. Okay, it doesn't matter what their background is. Any human being that's living in the streets, defecating on themselves, urinating on themselves, they don't shower, okay? And they're spiritually gone, also mentally gone, they become a vessel for the demonic realm. I truly believe this. You see a lot of people say mental illness. Yeah, there's some of that. But I believe a lot of mental illness actually comes from spiritual problems.
Okay, the conspiracy theory is that Victoria's Secret tracks you so they can sex traffic you. What are your thoughts? Your thoughts with that?
Guys, am I tripping balls, or is there an alien using invisible shield technology on my hike in Sedona?
I'm joking, man.
I can see it. Am I tripping too?
The weirdest pattern of all, in 4 different movies, there's a pattern of somebody going through this very specific tunnel, and then Christopher Lloyd being on the other side with some sort of change and a rainbow. You'll see this in Roger Rabbit when they go through this exact specific tunnel, which is the Griffith Observatory Tunnel in California. It leads to the gateway of the cosmos. All ties in with esoteric belief systems. But you'll see in Roger Rabbit, as soon as they go through this specific tunnel, on the other side, they get cartoonized, the entrance to Toonland, the rainbow, and then Christopher Lloyd is waiting right there. Aside from Roger Rabbit, you'll see this in Page Master. This exact thing, Macaulay Culkin rides through this exact same Griffith Observatory Tunnel, leading to the gateway of the cosmos, which then he's greeted by Christopher Lloyd and is cartoonized with the rainbow. In Back to the Future, Marty McFly in Part 2, he goes through this exact tunnel again, and then on the other side of this tunnel, Christopher Lloyd is waiting there for him in the DeLorean, where he lets down a rainbow rope for him to climb up to the DeLorean, flying other dimension type of thing. And in Buckaroo Banzai, you see this again in the exact same tunnel, with actually Christopher Lloyd driving through it this time. The ultimate weirdest pattern, I don't have time to deep dive in it now, but maybe I will one day. This all ties in with the Wizard of Oz somewhere over the rainbow, and also the reason Dark Side of the Moon with Pink Floyd has the rainbow on it. This is all tied into this one giant alchemical thing I'll do a deeper dive on some other time. But the insane amount of movies that have repeated this predictive programming pattern is wild. To find out more about this, or ancient patterns of elites hallucinating through electroshock, going through looking glass rituals throughout history, meeting with pharaonic jesters and machine elf entities, check out my YouTube channel. Until then, remember that Jesus, Yeshua, is the key out of this matrix, the door and the highest truth. Peace out.
Nào em mấy con này một quay đi nhưng mà không nhìn thấy. Zoom mấy anh zoom.
Something strange is happening. Why these streamers all of a sudden started cutting their dreads?
The face don't lie.
Next month I'm growing my hair out though, bro. I can't keep doing this.
Hey everybody, it's Mike. I'm at work, new job McDonald's. Let me show you around. These are the fryers. Listen to them singing. Beautiful, huh? Golden magic. Over here, soda fountain. 32 flavors of happiness. I'll catch you.
On the low, I kind of vibe with this. And that's a wrap on this episode, fool. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to hit and smash the like button for me, smash that subscribe button, and be part of the family. Remember, stay woke, and I'll catch you next time.